Welcome to #New.
2020 will be all change, and one thing that will be changing is the branding of the channel, to a certain extent.
From 2017
To 2018.
to 2019.
So, what about 2020? Here is our new ident. We didn't want to stray too far away from the original ident we used. With a new logo had to come a new ident, and we're pretty happy with it.
We're really happy with the new logo, and personally feel the logo reflects the channel a lot better in comparison with the previous two.
But although we may be talking about 2020, we haven't forgotten about the rest of 2019. So, without further ado, here is our first announcement. Monster in the Mirror continues.
Monster in the Mirror Part 1 aired on Halloween of this year, and the good news is the second part of the story will air before 2020, which means the episode will be here in the next couple of weeks.
All the sets have been made and the animation is done. So now we just have to edit and score all the footage.
We can't thank you all enough for the support we've had on the first part, so we hope the second part doesn't disappoint. But before we move on, here's a short preview for the next part.
We shouldn't be doing this. Yes, it's fine. Ryan's on the lookout. Once the coast is clear, we deal with these creatures. I know I've cotton candy. Okay, Ryan?
Yeah, just two people outside. Looks like they're a way to go in. Must be on the rota. Poor people.
I really don't want to do this. No one's looking. Your job's fine. Doctor, it's not that. In this place, they showed me these.
The coast is clear.
Brilliant.
We are hoping to release a trailer sometime this week along with a release date, so keep a lookout.
There will also be more Monster in the Mirror themed videos coming out next year. A bit like our custom figure video, except you can expect a brand new series and the return of an old one.
It's crazy to think about 6 months ago we celebrated being on YouTube for 2 years as Doctor Who Adventures, and now we're heading into our next decade. So what's next? 3, 2, 1.
We haven't seen the classics! Well, Doctor Who Adventures goes back in time.
It was only a matter of time before we got round to watching the classic series, and you can bet that Classic Who will start to play more of a role in the channel next year.
We are currently on the second season and we're enjoying it a lot.
And there's loads of new cartoons for the classic series alone that we can't wait to show you all. The 500 subscriber special is coming! We promise. No, for real, we can reveal the next subscriber special will be on its way very soon.
Work on the special started months ago, but due to our big FA project Monster in the Mirror, the special was delayed.
But don't worry, it's actually turned out to be a good thing, because after watching the format of the classic episodes, the story of the special has improved greatly. Not to mention, I've been practicing my soundtrack skills ever since.
And in case you missed it, the Doctor Who cartoons are finished! And you can find a poster on Christopher's Twitter. Link to post in the description down below. The Daleks take over. We hinted to it all the way back in April, and we also hinted to it in our 200 subscriber special.
This will be a new series on the channel, and the first video is already being made.
I have to say, this video is mad. We're talking why we can't go abroad mad, and that video was mad. At last! What's going on?
Lewis has had plenty of solo series on the channel, from Toy Talk to Life After Who, so after 2 years, I have finally got one of my own. All I'll say is I've taken inspiration from the CBBC show Horrible Histories.
That's nice. Moving on. Something brand new is coming. Well, we say brand new.
Many YouTube channels get their own merchandise, and next year we plan to launch something a little bit more unusual and unexpected.
Once we've launched this mysterious merchandise, this will be a huge part of the channel. But that's really all we can say. You can expect this early next year.
2020 is going to be musical. Last year we released Don't Blink, our first ever parody, and on the run up to Halloween we released 3 more.
So next year you can expect a lot more parodies.
The truth is, we've got a whole list of them, and it's just a matter of making them all.
Celebrity Companions is getting a sequel. This year it was Billie Eilish, Ed Sheeran, Will.i.am, Taylor Swift and PewDiePie. But who will it be next year?
Well, we're excited to confirm another 5 acts will join the Doctor next year, and one of them is none other than
Ariana Grande. We're hoping for spring next year, but that could change.
What are we doing for Series 12? Next year on New Year's Day, it will have been 1 year since the last episode review on the channel.
And next year we'll be filming reviews, hopefully on the night the episode airs every week.
This does mean that we may switch to Sunday uploads for our videos during the running of Series 12, but we may slot a few bonus videos in on top of the reviews if time allows.
Maybe even a Series 12 goes wrong! 2020 is coming! We will be relaunching Doctor Who Adventures on the very first day of the new year. There will be a review out for the first episode of Series 12, but also
we may have something else ready for next year, and all I can say is we've pretty much been practicing it every day and every night recently.
Thank you so much for watching. What are you most excited for? Please let us know in the comments down below.
We're extremely excited. I've been Christopher.
And I've been Lewis.
And
welcome to the adventure!